Welcome back to MidPoint. Also welcome back the master of all that is foreign subterfuge and intelligence. It's like our MI5 or MI6. Former CIA intelligence officer Lisa Ruth is here. MI5, MI6. As long as it's Bondy and it sounds real good to go ahead and get there. India now getting involved. Is it not necessary for us to somehow get India involved? But then again, there's always been different talking points from India. Yes, we will. Yes, we won't. They vacillate so much. What's the status, and do we need them?
You mean in terms of the fight with ISIS?
Absolutely.
Yes. I think we need the whole world, frankly. I think ISIS has so far demonstrated, again, look at where we are. Maybe we're not defeating them, but they're not winning either. I mean, we're very much in a stalemate here, and we need all the weapons we can get. India right now, though, keep in mind their effort, despite the fact that both ISIS and Al-Qaeda are recruiting on the Indian continent, and there are tensions. If you look at Kashmir, there's Muslim tensions. The problem is India is also keeping its eye on China very, very clearly. And if you look at what India did last week with its missile launch, a nuclear test, the cruise missile, this is in direct response to the fact that China is building and building and building its military arsenal. They are not slowing down anywhere, anyhow. They remain the biggest military power. But yet last year, India spent more money on military purchases than any country in the world.
So should we then, because India becomes a deterrent to China, should we then not say to India, okay, fine, you want to play with the Chinese, go ahead and take care of that. We can then move on without you. If there's an ISIS problem, maybe you need to take care of it. I mean, I understand that what we're doing here is we're shaping a foreign policy that never has really been shaped in the first place, but is that maybe the better way to go?
I think what you're getting at is sort of this idea of leadership, and the question of the United States stepping out here and really leading this fight and saying to India, going and approaching India, looking at what their foreign policy concerns are, which largely are what's China doing in my backyard, but at the same time bringing to attention to India, help us with this ISIS fight. Let's work together. Let's.
But don't push.
But let's fight together. You know, on the other hand, India is another one of these countries. They're our friend when our policies overlap.
When it fits them.
But they're not blindly following our lead here. And we have lost so much credibility international, frankly. You know, I don't know that we can use leverage.
Is not, a couple minutes we have left here, the biggest problem is we as a nation and an intelligence organization have failed to learn how to multitask at this point, because the Chinese, as you said, are building a massive army, and our eye seems to be off a lot of these balls right now because we can't do this anymore.
I agree with you. I think that what I've seen over my tenure in the intelligence community is that we've really gone from a coherent policy where we listen to the intelligence services and we look at everything out there, whether it's Latin America or whether it's Asia or whether it's ISIS, to a situation where we're so busy running politics that we're not watching foreign policy until it comes up and bites us, and it bites us really, really hard, and then we turn and look in that direction. But we have got to get past this. We've got to figure out how to multitask domestically and internationally.
And perhaps that starts with a president of the United States, whomever he or she might be, being the president of the United States, not worrying about going to dinners and supporting their political party, but dealing with and running the country 24/7.
Absolutely, and a Congress that's there too. We could really use all the branches of government. It would be great if they'd show up and really lead this country.
And perhaps, again, trust the intelligence services a little more, because as we've talked about many times, isn't this, with an Asian arms race, it's also up there as well, just telling us once again that we're losing this, and this is going to come back sooner or later. We're going to need to catch up, and we can't.
It's too little too late is the story that we're watching continually. We wait until the situation has gone over the threshold to become involved, and then our ability to make changes to protect our interests are far less.
Because we simply have an executive branch and also the intelligence that doesn't seem to talk to each other on a regular basis.
A very big disconnect.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, you're going to join me. We're moving what? Costa Rica, Australia, where are we going? The moon, perhaps? Okay, right. Maybe that'll be the... Lisa, always a pleasure to have you on the show. Let's do it again.
Good to be here.
Absolutely, every week. Next hour here on MidPoint, the fact and fallacy of clean energy that may or may not be coming to your town. And after the break, signs of intelligent life in the nation's capital. It comes on the Sunday talk shows. Trust me, we have at least 3 examples of there being intelligent life. That and so much more coming up right here on MidPoint.